Easy, cheesy.
Hey man, Teasy, punch that shit up, 808.
Look, I got a cup in my hand, pills in the back, bitch on my side, racks in the hood, horses in the trunk. Now who's trying to ride?
Cup in my hand, pills in the bag, bitch on my side, racks in the hood, horses in the trunk. Now who's trying to ride?
Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Yo,
Who trying to ride?
What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? Y'all already know what we do, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know where y'all at. This your boy Outlaw Oop. Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast. We in the building, man. I got my co-host with me.
Hey, man, it's Rhetoric. We in the building.
Yo, what's happening? It's Joe.
Yes, sir, man. We got a very, very special guest in the building with us today, man. The man, the myth, the legend, the superstar himself, Turkassofridae. Man, talk to the motherfucking people.
Yeah. What's going on? It's Turkassofridae. How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. We in the motherfucking building, man. We finna talk that motherfucking talk. Before we get too deep off in this spectacular show we got for y'all today, I need y'all to do a couple things for your boy. Go ahead and like, follow, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your bro to tell his bro, tell a hoe to tell a hoe. Let everybody in the whole world motherfucking know, man. It's the Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast, and we in the building, man. Y'all was just listening to that Trying to Ride by my boy Turkassofridae, man. Y'all heard him on the last episode with the Fridae Night.
Yeah.
So now we trying to see who trying to ride on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we want to welcome you to the Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, joining with us today and, you know, gracing us with your presence and your talents on the show, man. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, man, I'm honored to be here. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I'm honored to be here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, baby, just make sure you're talking to the mic for the people.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna want to hear you, man.
They definitely want to hear everything
Oh, y'all
what
gonna
you
hear
got to
me.
say. You feel
Y'all
me?
gonna hear me.
They gonna see you. They gonna hear you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right,
excuse me.
right. All three. So, excuse me. Yeah, I like that shit. We in the fucking building, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit, go ahead and just holler at the people, man. Let them know where they can hear your shit. Let them know where they can check you out at. Just let them know a little bit about yourself because you do a lot. You know what I'm saying? You paint, you rap, you dance,
Let him
shit.
tell us.
You cook, all that shit. So let us know, you know, let everybody know a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name's Turkassofridae, and I'm pretty much basically an all-around artist. I would consider myself what would they call a Renaissance man in a sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much I can't do nothing. I mean, now look, I can play sports, just not well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can play sports, just not well, like at all. So that's pretty much the only thing that I really.
I mean, on the last song, you told us you don't play no basketball.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, though. When I first met you when we was in high school, bro, I thought you was an athlete. Like, I thought you was like a football player.
Yeah, I mean, I played football. That I would much rather play football as opposed to basketball.
Okay.
Straight up, anytime. I played football in high school. Like I played football.
I remember.
Yeah.
Right, we was on the
He
team.
was
Just to let everybody know, you know, we all went to high school together.
Yeah.
So we known Turkasso for a long time. We've all known each other for a long time. So, you know, we all played sports in high school. You know, Rhetoric was the only one on the basketball team. Everybody else played football. So you know, my boys, you know, we all well-rounded. You know, everybody here does some things.
Yeah.
But Turkasso is the, you know, he the superstar of the show today. He's the featured artist here. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna talk about him. So just continue on.
I'm Turkassofridae. I paint, I rap, I dance, I draw, I act. I pretty much do it all, you name it, except for anything like athletic. And the crazy part about that is I can do athletic things. I'm just not well at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
More on the creative side.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm all for the fields, man. Like I don't watch TV. I don't play video games. Like I don't do any of that for real. It's like we got shit to do. Fuck is you chilling for?
Right, I feel you.
Fuck am I
I
doing?
feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck am I looking at? Fuck am I looking at the news for? Who cares? What's going on? Is going on. It's going
trying
on.
to-
I
yeah,
don't
right.
give a fuck. I'm focused on me. And becoming a motherfucking superstar. This is what I've dreamed of all my life entirely.
Right,
And now I gave up. I quit playing. I've been a goofy, silly nigga all my life.
right,
Everybody who knows me knows I'm a goofy motherfucker. I'm about to get on your ass.
right.
But I quit. But I quit playing. I quit playing. I've realized like it don't matter what you go through, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like plain and simple, bro. Like it don't matter what you go through. Don't nobody care, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck. I mean,
Everybody got a story.
you know what I'm saying?
What would you say was your spark though that kind of just changed that from over to you for you?
Bruh, what my spark was like it was my mother, bro. I ain't even gonna flex with you. What changed my spark, my whole outlook on everything, like fuck that shit and fuck everybody was me and my mom had got into a little whoop de whoop with some shit and it just my mother's like my best friend. She's always been my best friend, but like with what happened, how it happened, and I know she just like the rest of y'all and everybody else, not y'all, but the rest of everybody, y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he's saying he's a superstar. Yeah, we know this motherfucker, but that's doing all this shit for
A lot of
years and
people
shit.
say a lot
You know
of
what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah, a lot of
Right.
people say a lot of shit, but yeah, what the fuck? Okay, yeah,
But this shit
he
real.
couldn't walk, he couldn't talk, he talking and walking out, but okay, yeah, fuck that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck. Nigga, I don't like the way I know I'm a superstar. I know I'm there. I'm $1 million motherfucker. I just ain't got the money yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I know that, and I try to post and prove and like invite motherfuckers out. Like come on, like I want motherfuckers to be there and shit. But when I see whoever's gonna be there that's meant to be there gonna be there, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. Like hands down, it don't matter what the fuck.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they belong there, my nigga, they gonna be there, bro. And if they ain't, fuck that shit. Keep that shit moving, bro.
Right.
Straight up, because
They gonna
by the-
jump along.
Exactly. By the time this shit drop and come out, the motherfuckers hear what's going on. Then you know what I'm saying. The phone gonna ring. I already know the
Right.
shit about
Now
to be
niggas
blown the
wanna
fuck
start,
up. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like fuck that
The
shit.
love gonna come.
Exactly.
When you
Love
don't really need it.
Exactly. But I ain't tripping. I understand that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't nobody fucking know. If you knew better, you do better. Niggas know I'm talented. I can do all this shit, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? There's a possibility he could be the best, but then again, it's a possibility he can't. Everybody want
Right.
to be the best.
Right.
But fuck that shit, nigga. You gonna see, and I ain't tripping. I understand that now. And,
Real
and
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that shit. I know who I am. I'm a motherfucking superstar.
You heard him.
Period, nigga.
You heard the man, man.
Excuse me.
I'm telling you right now, y'all better get in tune with this shit right now. Get on this shit early, cause shit gonna get real different, man.
Yeah.
Shit gonna get real different for the Thoughtful Narcissist. Shit gonna get real different for Turkassofridae. Real soon. Shit already getting different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is already in motion. So, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know where they can follow you. Shout your plug your Instagrams, all that, so they know how
Okay.
to contact you.
Let me see. You can find me on pretty much all streaming platforms at Turkassofridae, straight like that everywhere. Snapchat, it's T Friday.
Friday.
Pretty much it's the same thing.
Fridae.
Fridae. Yep. Turkassofridae. You can you can Google
Sure,
it.
that shit gonna be
You know
like
what I
right
mean?
here on
Yeah,
your screen.
yeah.
You know,
Right. You know the deal.
our editor gonna put it in there.
Right.
Yeah,
Shout out to
straight
the
up.
editor too. Last video was fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to the iPhone. Shout out to the everything.
The
New.
iPhone.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. Shout out to Rhetoric.
He just
You
wanted
know
folks
that.
to know.
Shout out to me, baby.
he just
New
wanted to shout
camera. I know
himself
y'all
out.
like that. Bing. Anyway, check this shit out. We about to talk that motherfucking talk.
We gotta
Shout
get
out
into
to
it. though.
Turkassofridae. You know what I'm saying? He in here. We finna talk some shit, man.
Do it.
What I was told my topic might be a little too heavy to start with, so
It's gonna make JoJo uncomfortable. He don't like when we talk about that.
JoJo's
I like
gonna
really
be-
heavy to him.
JoJo, do you see yourself in the future being a father of maybe possibly a daughter? Of course,
That's
you
what
know
I
there's a
want first.
50-50 chance.
That's what I
You want first. Do you want your daughter to play sports in her future, in her high school career.
You
You see where he's baiting you at? You see where he's
I'm
trying
just
to take you?
asking. I'm just asking. And when your daughter's playing these sports, wouldn't you like it to be a fair, competitive advantage with her playing sports with other people who are like her?
Yes, other girls, yeah.
Other
All
girls,
girls, only
other
girls,
women.
other girls.
Do you
Just
think
all
that
girls sport.
transgender should be allowed to play any sport with your daughter?
No.
Do you think that would hinder the advantage? Do you think that would create a competitive advantage for the team who had the transgender student on their team?
I think so.
I mean, it clearly is, okay? At the end of the day, we know.
Let's just let everybody know what we're talking about here.
Let them know. Well, Joe Biden was on a spree. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Biden has been basically just
redoing
everything Donald Trump did. He's canceling this shit.
So one of the things he did was Trump made it that if you were openly transgender, that you couldn't be in the military, and Biden has now revoked that. So now you can.
I mean, I'm not.
And then it kind of went into some other things that was going, some local governments. I think where was this at? Indiana or something? Where we saw this at?
I can't remember what.
It was a local government who basically were putting it into place that would allow, if you were transitioning, if you felt you were a girl, even at whatever age you were, you could perform in the female sports and vice versa. If you felt like you were a boy, you could attempt to go out and perform with the boys. So that was that was going on, and the question became, because it was an opinion piece that we had posted in the group, but the question became, is this going to be the end of female sports? Because now you're letting in transgender, and then obviously one of the bigger stories was I think her name was Phoenix or something like that. She was the MMA fighter who was fighting women, but she had transitioned over to from being a man.
Now that's definitely unfair.
She was whipping bitches' ass too.
I'm pretty sure she was.
She was out there putting bitches in comas.
I'm pretty sure she was. You're talking about physical combat.
Get over here, bitch.
This is combat. And you your whole life you've been told men aren't supposed to hit women, and now you're allowing it.
But now here we go.
Well, if you feel like you are on the inside, you can swing on her. It's as long as what it feels like on the inside.
That sounds like an excuse.
But I mean, to be honest, a lot of these women had to choose.
Like an excuse to hit women.
There was a lot of women in there who they chose to fight her. Now they did not.
Because
they
you
knew.
have a lot of women who.
It was some who didn't know when she first came out. That was what the big controversy was, that a lot of women were getting into the ring with her and not knowing everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? But now, as of late, she hasn't really fought a very recent, but her later fights where people were aware, they knew what they were getting into.
But now But
now you have different situations. Like
you have a lot of women who are like, just like the woman who we saw who was, politicking for this policy of transgender to be able to compete in sports with the gender that they identify with. She was stating things such like, well, we're women and we can still compete with, trying to, justify or trying to say like they want to be equal. Women can still compete with the transgender. It's not going to be that much an advantage.
I disagree with that. I disagree
with it, but you remember that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of those women who were stepping into that MMA ring with the transgender woman were feeling like, oh, I can still beat him. I can still beat her or whatever. And now when you get punched a few times, you like, damn, this motherfucker hit harder than the other bitches I fought.
It's gonna,
you know what I'm saying? This bitch hitting a lot harder than the other bitches
but that bone density is different.
Right.
Like there's different mechanics that are biologically that you don't change
from
because
just taking some hormone pills.
That shit ain't gonna change like that overnight. You're like the strength in your bone, in your mass of your muscles. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think this is the end of women's sports? Do you think that's the end of women's sports?
I don't think it's the end of women's sports.
How the hell would it be the end of women's sports, though?
Because now there won't be any women's sports. You have a bunch of...
But, I mean, how many...
Like, for one thing, you're taking away people's competitive nature because you're thinking that these guys are going to go in here to try to manipulate the sport. That's where it becomes problematic.
Then who's to say they won't?
That's where it goes into the whole phobia thing and the irrational fear. Like, there's no evidence to show that they would do that. Why? That they would just go in mass. Like, we're gonna have a whole AAU basketball team of the second string guys. Like, hey, just say you're a girl so you can get into college and play girl sports, and then you get your education.
But you know for a fact that once one person does it, people will do it. Monkey see, monkey do.
Bruh,
it's the same thing with college basketball with men. We saw a lot of kids go one and done, And then a lot more kids start going one and done. Now we're seeing kids not even go to the league anymore. That's
because the league is giving you $500,000 to not.
And the best kids are going to do that.
Yeah.
So when you have kids that aren't that good, but they know I can compete.
But you just went.
But see,
you just went reverse though. You went, and I don't mean to say that women are not, are a step down in this sense. But I'm saying you're going reverse. You're saying people who are trying to get to the professionals doing stuff to get to the professional. We're talking about just overall general competitiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Which that could still apply in high school. You can have parents pressure.
But you're not going to have people.
You can have a parent pressure.
You're not going. You're going to have a parent to pressure their son to dress up like a girl so they can be competitive in basketball.
But this is what I'm telling you. You could have a father could have, okay, this might be very controversial to say.
Fuck it.
I'm not going to say it.
Fuck it. Say it.
You could have a child who you may have suspicions is homosexual, right?
Okay.
And this child could play a sport. Let's just say, for example, this child plays tennis. Mm-hmm. And they're good at tennis, but, they might be a homosexual or act homosexual or whatever.
Okay.
And this parent could influence this child, this boy child to say, man, you pretty good in tennis. You're not the best. You can't really beat the good guys because they're a little more athletic. They're a little more, they do a little more.
So
this guy could literally tell his child, if you was a girl, if you say you felt like a girl, now you could go play against a girl. You're going to beat all of them.
And that goes into what I just said. It goes against the competitive nature of people. Like, you're trying to say, hey,
that's
man.
How easy it is, bro. It's just that easy.
It's easy, but this is also someone going through an identity thing as well.
But I'm saying you talking about somebody who already kind of maybe homosexual anyway.
What is that? Okay, but homosexual people are still men. Homosexual men still thinking about
what I'm telling you now. You could have a parent saying these things to their child, or even some other advisor, somebody who like, man, you could get in college like this. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, nobody's doing
people
that.
People will do that, bro.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will, because you know why? This motherfucker could bring money into people, and we know what people will do for money. Anything. That's proven fact. Motherfuckers tell people worse shit.
So you think transgender?
We just had a whole college who was handing out money in McDonald's bags. Ain't no telling what the fuck people was telling those kids.
But what were the sports that those people were playing?
Football.
That makes money, right?
Right.
So you think entering transgender
basketball
people is going
to money.
Make them? You think that's going to make people more look at the sport?
What you mean?
If they have more transgender women playing against,
if they out here dunking, what's your knock on women's basketball?
It's just not. It's not an athletic. It's not an athletic game.
Do you think if transgender played it become a little more athletic?
Potentially.
You probably would watch it a little more, right?
Nah.
Yes, you would. Because that was more athletic. Now that's what you want to see.
I don't think it wouldn't necessarily be. Cause I'm trying to say we're really reaching for straws with this shit. Regardless,
it's all possibility.
We're reaching for straws with the whole shit.
It's all hypothetical, but all I'm saying is I feel like that.
I just think the likelihood of that happening and that being in mass, and we already see what the transgender movement is going through now. Like that whole fight to even now we're going to be in the sports realm is heavy. I just don't see it as going to what
there aren't that many transgender people, so it's not like this shit is a whole.
It's not going to be like a whole. Like I said, it's not going to be an AU team of boys that are going to put wigs on and say, "Oh, we trying to win national in the girls."
We don't know that. We don't think they will, but shit.
And them boys they going to get dragged by them girls. Watch. You try to play them like that, you're going to look like Cartman did when he tried to be in the Special Olympics.
I don't think so.
Just telling you, bro.
I don't know.
I just think that's just ridiculous to think that.
You don't think it's
people would do that?
Sports?
No, I don't think. I don't think people are gonna go to such lengths. Niggas will do steroids before they fucking put on a dress to win in the sport.
Yeah, cause that's like that just defeats the purpose of the win. Like you ain't gonna feel the same.
It's like Joanna Man.
Yeah, but Joanna Man, I mean,
he was trying to make money though.
I think they should have
a weirdo.
That's true too.
I think they should have their own league.
Their own league. Yep. I agree.
But you just said there's not enough. There's probably not enough of them for it to be their own league.
I mean, shit, that
shit
shit make it enough.
We play, right?
We remember
we about to play 3-on-3 instead of 5-on-5. You know what I'm saying?
More than likely, what would happen is that
3-on-3 transgender basketball.
Yep.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Goddamn, Ice Cube did it. Ice Cube did it. Ice Cube did do a 3-on-3 league.
Man.
So what? They ain't good enough to make it to the NBA.
No, these niggas was old. Everybody was old.
They ain't good enough to play no more. Whatever the case is.
I'm sitting here trying to think of what he would call it. So it's already the big three. So if it was trans, what would we call it then?
We're gonna be weird.
Transfer.
Transfer.
Transfer
T3.
T3
basketball. I'm serious.
Y'all
That's not
stupid. Y'all stupid as fuck.
T3 is crazy.
Hey.
That's good though. JoJo want to laugh so bad. That's good.
No, I'm not entertaining this shit. Y'all niggas are disrespectful, man.
I'm not disrespecting nobody.
T3 is funny though.
How am I disrespecting?
It's some kind of way somebody's gonna be disrespected.
I'm just saying T3 is funny.
I'm just saying right now. Right. Somebody always disrespected. Right. I have no ill intent. Like I have no problem with transgender people.
Right.
I have no problem with. I just want to remain, competitive and keep it. Keep it.
It's the easy way to do that.
And what you're actually saying is we're not even saying this ain't even a conversation that trans people. You're saying that people who are cis will do that. Who are cisgender.
I don't even know what that means.
That just means you identify with the sex that you were given at birth.
So hold on, time out.
That's cisgender.
Are these names just coming up as we go?
No, these
was already here.
Yeah, these were already terms that were already.
Hearing some new shit to call a straight man and a gay man. Like
these were
different. It's like 10 different terms for that shit.
Nah, these terms was back like in the 70s and shit, like 70s and 60s.
Nah, like I'm not, and I don't want people to think that I'm out here.
No, because I mean, actually, what we're talking about is would be straight men trying to compete against women, which would be actually we're disrespecting them by they're just using the trans movement as a.
That's what I think, and I think people would do that. I honestly do.
I don't,
bro.
but I mean, I feel you. I mean, people are weird though. People are with just
I don't
crazy
put shit past nobody.
I think 1 or 2 people would do it, but not.
Okay, I think they'll do it, but then that shit gonna stop when it be a real bomb ass female that do they ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like Shorty, we talked about. Ain't too many niggas doing.
Like if a nigga
shit
like
to her.
And a big tall girl we saw who's
yeah, you feel me? Like if a big, swole, muscular ass, LeBron ass nigga be like, you know what? I want to be a bitch today. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take my ass to this women basketball shit, and I'm about to identify myself as a transgender. Boom, dunking on all the motherfuckers. Till Big Shirley come out the back and boom on your motherfucking ass. A real girl with a real vagina. Do your stupid ass.
Then you gonna be like, God damn.
Fuck what you talking about?
Then you
yeah,
gonna look
nigga.
Stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because nigga, you just came out here to try to embarrass women. Now you got embarrassed.
Mark ass nigga.
And that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm not taking this as a shot at real transgender people. I feel like it would be other motherfuckers will try to use this as an advantage.
Try to jump. Yeah,
that's what I think.
Niggas. Mark
that's what I
nigga.
think is the problem. That's what I think it could be.
Don't call them real motherfuckers though. Like that was fucked up.
But I got it. But I understood. But I got it though.
You know what I mean, bro. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying the niggas who don't say that, who don't identify as legitimate transgenders gonna come over here like, fuck, this is really the best way for me to goddamn do this shit right now, and then I do this shit on some bullshit, you know.
But I just think
that's not I mean,
that's part of. But I think
if they think that they stupid, if they think that that's the best way for them to get
a lot of people stupid, man.
I mean, just think about the overcorrection with this shit.
Bro.
No, we even got to talk about the overcorrection with this shit. How they're trying to be anti-trans laws, where they're trying to have additional physicals done on kids, where they make sure their genitals match what shit's going on. Remember the shit I put in the second shit I put in the group chat?
What are they trying to do?
Basically, they're trying to add a physical that confirms the genitalia on the children playing sports, so that you know that there isn't a guy who is doing what you're saying is doing.
Right.
And that's even worse.
That's to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, basically it says House Republican introduces anti-trans legislation that could lead to genital exams for girls.
But I mean, you already for girls, okay?
Girls.
So men already have to do.
We have physicals when we have sports, but everybody does
everybody
physicals.
Had a shit
but they're not over there navigating. The doctor
got to come grab your balls and tell you to cough like every dude done had that when they was in high school.
It wasn't a grab, but I feel what you're saying. It was more of a, just hand there.
No, she like grabbed my shit and like put her fingers on my gooch and told me to cough.
Sir, you were.
How old are you?
You were definitely taking advantage of it.
Because I'm telling you, all my doctor did was just put him there.
Yeah. It just got dark as fucking here.
I'm saying there was 2 ladies in the room. She called another lady in the room to make sure she wasn't.
That happens with them too. They do nasty things too. It's all right. I'm glad you're able to open up to us.
She didn't, and I didn't feel violated.
I mean, you didn't know what was going on. You thought you just said grab like that was supposed to happen. Like nobody supposed to ever grab me.
She had to move it out the way.
That's not a grab though, my G.
I mean, they was kind of like to the side. She had the bitches cuffed. She was like, "Cough for me." Well, everything's good.
Everything's good.
That's what she said.
What'd she do?
She was like, "Can you cough for me?" Gotta have that bitch to the side. Like,
made sure you was straight.
She scissored your shit.
She had a little choppy.
Okay, the big chop.
She got a little choppy down there.
Chopper style.
Style. She went chopper style on your gooch. Okay.
She went chopper style, man.
That's crazy.
That boy became a man in that doctor's office.
I was a man before that. That was post puberty.
That was your bar mitzvah.
That was post puberty.
Hell no. All right, man. We got to get into this music shit, man. We got to talk about what's been going on.
What's been going on?
Your girl Danny Lay.
What's wrong with Danny Lay?
She dropped a snippet of a song called Yellowbone, and the internet was not having it.
What did she say?
And the
black
song,
women on the internet,
yeah,
having it.
the black women definitely, yeah, black women. I mean, white people don't care about shit like that.
What did she
we
say?
all niggas to them. And the song, I mean, it was just a snippet. All she was just saying, yellow bones, what he like, and all this other shit. Like, it was a really bad song. Like, that was the part that I was upset with.
Do we got a snippet? Anybody got a clip? Can we play it?
We can play part of that, yeah.
What did she say though? What's the uproar about? Is my question.
It just literally said yellow bone is what he like, and black women of darker pigmentation. Was
okay, like damn, bitch, what you trying to say?
I mean,
but really, what it was, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what it was. They just didn't like Danny Lay.
She's a goof though. She is a goof.
She really
That's
not,
the baby
though.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't never see what she be doing wrong.
I didn't think she was like that either until like I saw like threads of people just showing stuff about her. I was like, oh, okay, so she is a little goofy.
I mean, I don't know nothing about her.
Nah, man, motherfucker changed.
You know about this bitch?
Bro, I just pay attention to myself. I mind my motherfucking business.
Her apology was weak though.
I don't know this bitch.
Yeah, fuck
that
it's
shit.
Just
like if you know her, I mean, she ain't really.
I'm gonna be honest though. I will say this because I've been around. You know, my family, light skinned women and stuff like that's in my family. Things of that nature.
And
fuck you,
white women.
Fuck you guys. No, I've experienced both sides. I've seen it where I've been around light skinned women who are colorists who have negative thoughts about dark skinned people.
Niggas are definitely.
All right, so did y'all see that?
But I've also been around. Hold on, I've also been around light skinned women who just their sheer existence made darker skinned women feel like a threat. They were a threat to them.
Did y'all see the clip that's been viral about the Rick Ross and the Dream when they was doing their little show?
There was a bunch of them in there though, right?
Same situation.
Yeah, the light skinned chick sang the song. And did y'all hear this?
Yeah,
shit?
it was horrible.
Yeah, the light skinned chick song really wasn't better to me.
It was a bad song all the way around.
And the dark skinned chicks had a song, and they was like the one light skinned chick. They was just praising her. Oh yeah, this good
Rick
song.
Ross over there had his fucking
somewhere.
shit up there.
The dark skinned chick sing the song. Nah, this ain't you. This ain't your vibe. This ain't your. This ain't good for your voice. Like, I mean, that's when it get fucked up. Like, when does it go past a fucking preference to like now?
No, I mean that was just clear. Like you just didn't want to see her thrive, and you were okay with seeing they didn't want to see her thrive in that situation.
No, they just didn't think she was cute. I wouldn't say they want to see her thrive.
But see, that starts with if you don't think she's cute, then again,
I mean,
we know how men go.
choice.
We assess value to things that especially women that we think are beautiful. So you basically diminished her value because of what you thought of her, even though her shit was fire. Like her shit was way more integral than the other shit. But I'm about to play this fucking Yellowbone trash. It's like some weak ass Playboy Cardi shit.
Yellow bonus, what he lost, what he wants. Yellow bonus, what he wants, what he wants, what he wants. Gotta be his
Yeah, this shit is horrible.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, that shit is bad. Like that's why I'm saying. That's where I was insulted. Where it's like, I can't believe you put this out and called it music.
That's trash.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was horrible.
That shit sound like that little girl Zaza song that she fucking made.
Yeah, that. What did I do?
Yeah,
what did I do?
Yeah. I take Zaza over that. But I'll listen to Danny Lay. I found out about her. She looked good, and I just found out she made music afterwards. So that's why I started
That's not. I wouldn't call that making music.
No, she can sing.
No.
She don't sing?
No, she make little. She just be hip hopping around, and she could dance, but she ain't really no strong singer or rapper.
Mm-hmm.
She just make little. She just a little songwriter and shit.
I don't. So yeah, what's the shit?
But I mean, it was just overall was the conversation to me. I felt like was a little brash because it wasn't like she was dissing any other color girls, and that's where it kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Where it's like I feel like a lot of times.
But that's just what fucked up with society. If you don't include everybody, you're talking bad about somebody.
It's only certain people that have to include. If she would have just made a song overall talking about being a black girl, nobody would have said nothing to her. But because she made it specifically about being a lighter skinned girl, is where it arises. And like I said, this might be controversial what I'm about to say, but it's situations where dark skinned women see lighter skinned women as just a threat to them. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they bring that energy off top. Even before they've done it.
You can't say that.
I can just go by what I've seen. Women I've talked to. I did a whole fucking article about colorism for school.
What you gotta say?
It's our fault
right,
too,
like,
though.
Motherfucker, like I mean, not you right, but I mean it's. I would say it's easier for you to say that. It's easier for you to get away with saying that
as a light skinned person.
You're right, as a brighter skin.
Because they expect you not to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I say that same exact thing, you would have been like
hold on, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, hold on, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But then because you said it, it's entirely more acceptable because you're brighter. You're the
of course, you would think that.
You know, right?
No,
you know
I'm saying from just having conversations with women.
Like what have you heard?
No. We know what you said.
Right.
We just said because you said it as a white man.
I'm not a white man.
Okay. You said it as a light skinned man when neither one of us can say it because they expect you to not be shit.
Exactly.
Right. They already look at you like, oh, he only like light skinned girls. He think dark skinned girls.
And that's the
crazy.
craziest
It ain't white. It ain't white.
That stuff happens to me a lot too. Where it's like a lot of girls who were dark skinned that I was into, I didn't even think to approach because they didn't even come off like they wanted. You know, they wanted to be a light skinned guy.
So you kind of feel like you kind of feel like.
I've said light skinned men are negatively affected by colorism too.
So yeah, right. So you feel like you're kind of a victim of colorism yourself, being a light skinned man. You're stereotyped.
Yeah, I get stereotyped. I get put in certain positions where there's certain privileged positions that'll happen because I'm a lighter skinned dude. Yeah. There's certain things police and other activities will be maybe not as aggressive because of that, and then there's other things where I'm not as seen as masculine because I'm a lighter skinned dude. You know what I'm saying? So there are negatives and gives and take with it. And I also feel like with a lot of lighter skinned women, I feel like a lot of skin women, they're way more privileged, and they are, if honestly, it's probably more on their side where they bring the negativity to dark skinned women more so than vice versa. The lighter skinned women are generally the aggressors, especially if their mama white. If their mama is white, that is a white woman. She just got brown coloring. Right. She just got
a little tint to it.
Nah, my mama not white.
Okay.
No,
neither one of my parents are white. They just like to call me white.
Just got great grandparents.
Oh shit! You one of them niggas? Oh
nah,
shit!
He got
you just look like that.
No, there's some white in there.
But what said I woke up like this?
It's white in there. He just don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. What's up, nigga? Welcome to the club. I ain't know that. I thought you was white soon.
We got his black card on. He got his black card on layaway.
Fuck y'all niggas.
We're still trying to investigate. Goddamn. Still got some more payments.
I'm legit black man. They said on all my documentation.
I heard that.
Yeah, we just ain't got.
I put it on my application even when it says optional.
We just ain't got.
I'm probably losing jobs.
We just ain't got the Ancestry.com results back yet. We ain't got the Ancestry.com back yet. Just wait. When that shit come back 72% Irish,
oh shit,
we're gonna be like, yeah, fucking whitey. We knew it. You want a fucking
beer? I need my fucking treasure then if I'm Irish shit.
You want a fucking beer, leprechaun?
Y'all want to hear her apology?
No.
Okay. No.
Nobody cares about Danny Lay, except for the baby.
Wait, but who is like, what does she do? Like, who is she? What does she do? What does she know?
She just being a baby girlfriend.
I'm saying she got to do something. That's the baby girl.
Really,
she's just a cute lady, bro.
I don't want to say
she's a cute light skinned lady.
Man,
and
she got
you know how they get treated. You saw how Rick Ross in The Dream and all them do. You know, I'm finna sponsor me a dark skin. I need a dark skinned artist. Hit me up, DM me if you need some whatever. I'm trying to sponsor a dark skinned female artist.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we need more of, though.
Yeah. I need it.
And you can't be whack.
And you can't be whack. If you whack, I'm going to just tell you. And I ain't hating on you because I'm looking for a dark skin one. So don't say it's because you dark skin. I ain't fucking white. I ain't Fred. I'm fucking with you. Hit me up.
I'm fucking with him too. What do you mean?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, next.
I know a couple dark skin artists for you. I got
All right,
you.
say no more. I know my boy
Turkasso
Turkasso gonna fuck with
hell
me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. We putting on the dark skins. 2021, dark skin only.
Hell yeah. I love that chocolate shit. Fuck is you talking about?
2021, if it ain't dark shit, it ain't right. Dark shit only.
Yeah.
Dark skin, baby.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Black of the
me.
berry,
Yeah.
sweet of the juice. Excuse me. Tell them again.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Indubitably.
You know what it is. Fuck you
Yeah.
thought this shit was.
Oh shit.
Let's go. Next, I got something for y'all since we talking about music. This music was a lot better. Keisha Cole, Ashanti versus who won?
I did not.
Who
I
won?
didn't even look
I saw part of it, but I ain't see it all. But Keisha Cole was drunk as hell.
Which one color looked really good?
They both look really
Ashanti
good.
looked really good. I'm not even an Ashanti fan.
If y'all want to just go off looks, who looked better?
I'm gonna say the first time around, if we went with Keisha's first look, Keisha killed her. But this second time, Ashanti won.
Ashanti looked
That
better.
was the first and second
the
time.
first look?
Yeah, because she posted.
But they was
She posted a picture of her-
Ashanti had COVID, so they
Yeah,
had
that's
to
what I'm saying.
cancel
That's
it.
what
I
I'm-
know that. But I
Keisha
just-
Cole posted what she was gonna wear that night. To,
But I mean, you ain't see what's the name would have wore.
no, that's what I'm saying. I was comparing both of Keisha's to what Ashanti did. So I'm saying if we were just going what Keisha wore the first time, she would have won it
what I'm
compared to
saying, you
that.
didn't
I'm
see
saying
what the
compared to that outfit. I'm going
He's
to
saying
everything
compare
to
he's
the
saying
evidence
both
provided.
of Keisha's against one of Ashanti's. That's what he's saying. So the first Keisha would have beat what Ashanti had on this time. The
But when
second
they came
Keisha
in,
lost. So he's saying if Keisha would have wore what she wore the first time and Ashanti, that's what he's saying. What you think? Who you think looked?
Didn't watch it, so I don't even.
I didn't see. I saw a
didn't
part
catch
of
a
it.
minute of that shit.
I saw a part of it. Yeah, I don't know.
after it got canceled so many times, I wasn't really looking forward to it. I just wanted to see how they looked and make sure that
I really only watched
the funny
Gucci and
parts.
Jeezy.
I mean, but after Gucci and Jeezy, it's trash. Nobody
I don't
will
wanna see
amount to
nobody
that.
else.
That was the best one. It won't be.
They were trying to do Future and Travis Scott, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna watch it.
That's not gonna.
I would have
be
watched
good.
Future and Travis Scott.
If it's
Sure,
not
watch
real
that
beef,
nigga,
it's not a good versus.
So like Monica and Brandy, you got to be a real beef
If
behind
it's
it.
not a real beef. You know who want to see Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion sign it up versus. That's gonna be a good
Tory
versus.
Lanez walking her ass too.
Yeah,
It depends on how many women are watching.
I mean just the quality of the music, man. It's a versus, not a who got the most fans on live.
Fucking
Man,
fashion
I don't
show.
know how do they judge it.
But they don't really
Just-
judge it. It's just all the celebration and everything. That's all.
Yeah, it's
I
just
heard they're
something to
actually
get
working
people
on trying to
streams.
do a Biggie and Tupac versus.
Who's gonna represent who?
Probably
Puff Daddy and
Snoop
Suge
and
Knight.
Yeah.
hell
Well, not Suge. Can't do Suge. Maybe Dre.
That's the only way it's gonna be good though.
Damn.
If Suge ain't on stage with Diddy
Puff
and they
and
going
Suge.
back and
I
back,
damn
it's
sure
not
be
gonna be
watching that
good.
Suge
Nigga,
is
this
in
bumping.
prison.
Man, fuck that shit. Put that nigga up on
We
live.
can't pardon no more. Oh my God, that would be fire.
Put that nigga up
The
on
live from
man.
the prison with Suge Knight.
Fucking verse.
That'd be a show.
Oh shit!
I don't want to hear Suge Knight say anything.
I mean,
Really?
And then that would be kind of crazy having a dude that allegedly had something to do with Tupac's death represent him for his music.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want that nigga.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. But if it ain't no real beef, it ain't good no more. Gucci and Jeezy just
They set a new
They
precedent.
set a new precedent, bro. If niggas ain't really beefing, you can't really even have a versus now.
Screw it up.
Damn, niggas gotta have real tension out here.
No, you don't.
I don't think
that's
you
what
do.
makes it good.
I
What
think
makes it interesting.
I think when there's
You
good
are part of the problem.
What was the best one?
musically, there was a lot of good ones.
What was the best one?
Saying musically,
What was
there
the
a lot of
best
good
one?
ones.
But you can't say if they don't, nigga. These niggas just picked the worst one because really the best one would have been Jeezy and Rick Ross, but niggas wanted to see beef. You want to see niggas die and shit.
I didn't say I want to see anybody die.
I
did
mean,
I?
that's
Basically, if
You want to hear about niggas smoking on niggas
nobody-
and shit.
nobody got hurt.
God damn.
It happened. Like this was a real fucking. This shit really happened. Like
This shit
Yeah,
really
yeah.
happened.
this shit really
yeah.
happened. Like this shit was.
And these niggas is good now.
Exactly. Like,
How
bro,
you know that?
I love
They
the show.
said
The
that.
whole
They both
shit,
said
bro.
it.
I mean, I think good means I'm getting money over here and you're getting
Nah,
money
they
over there, and I
both
don't have
said
to
like
see
they
each
don't
other.
have no beef no
Them
more. It's no
motherfuckers-
Yeah, but
beef.
that means I'm not gonna send people at you.
That's
bro,
when
nigga,
we
they
good.
can't, bro, they can't, bro. There's entirely too much
Money, right.
invested into the
That-
both of
that's
them.
what I'm saying, was like
So,
that-
so that whole beef shit for the whole, like, come on, bro, you got like fucked up, nigga.
No, that's
If
what I'm
it's
saying.
If we got beef, you ain't
I'm
even
saying,
gonna know
I
we got
ain't
beef.
telling-
Why? Because your ass is gonna be
What
laid
I'm
the
saying
fuck
is they're
out.
not beefing because, hey, we're cool. I like that what you're doing and what you're no. They're beefing because it does no longer profit me to beef with you. I still don't fuck with you. I still don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I just told you I'm smoking on your homeboy. on a $1 million on a million view live. Yeah, bro.
That's not what
I don't fuck with you. It's just not enough money, bro. It's about the money. It's about the long play. I need to be able to go to events that you'll be at and not be worried about, we can't have you here because of security. We know you guys got problems. That's money.
That's now, but I'm speaking like before it got to all this shit, nigga. This was some real street ass shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this some real street ass shit. Then when motherfuckers like us, the niggas who was on some street ass shit, because we felt that shit. Now, years later, we like, damn, these niggas out of verses. That's why that shit's so motherfucking
That's why it was so popular.
Now, not knowing that the consumers or the clients or customers or whatever the fuck, they still stuck on that shit. Now, these two niggas have grown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As grown ass motherfucking men, realizing while everybody's sitting here stuck looking stupid, looking at their verses,
still trying to
this
pick a side.
They both already had this whole shit planned the fuck out. They knew this shit was about to go down. How the fucking went down, nigga. Everything you saw in the verses was a motherfucking act, nigga.
Right.
Was a motherfucking nigga. They knew what the fuck they was doing.
Right.
That shit was
he
rehearsed.
Told that nigga everything he was gonna say, bro. That's why Jeezy didn't react the way niggas thought he should have. Jeezy knew what the fuck Gucci was gonna say.
They knew what the fuck was going on, bro. That shit was staged before they even turned that shit on. You think you really think niggas gonna be on national TV or national social media?
Social media.
No, for real, like
worldwide. $1 million, a million views live.
You think you gonna be on there winging it? Like, okay, about a nigga fuck up or trip up over some shit. Oh no, we on that TV, run that shit back. No, nigga, that shit's planned and rehearsed, and niggas shit, they got y'all ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I knew what it was.
Fuck is you talking about?
Once I seen it, I knew what it was.
I ain't gonna flex. That shit got me. When I seen them at the end, bro, that shit was brown. Nigga would damn near want to shed a tear, bro.
Yeah, it was nice.
That shit was like
great.
Genius, nigga.
To see that shit and see them niggas come together like that.
Them niggas didn't even dap hands though. Like,
I mean, COVID.
Man, they didn't show you that they dap hands, bro. Fuck all that shit. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So these niggas are friends.
I'm not gonna say they friends.
That's what I'm not getting.
I never said they was friends. I never said they was friends.
But
them niggas is not. Them niggas is not beefing no more.
Bro, it's about respect, my nigga. Like
these niggas, right? These niggas both respect each other.
Other hustles.
Exactly.
But like I ain't gotta fuck with you. But I do respect what the fuck you got going on, nigga. Us beefing made rap and hip hop and whatever the fuck going on, what it is.
Made
nigga.
Atlanta
Straight up, fuck
made Atlanta go to another level,
nigga.
Bro.
Like fuck that shit, man. Keep your ass over there. I don't fuck with your kind. I don't do none of that. Keep over there, but I still respect you as a man and what you doing.
There ain't no problem, nigga. We could be in the
same place. I think we're saying the same thing.
We could be in the same place.
We are. I don't know why your niggas.
We could be in the same place. We could be in the same place, and it ain't gonna be no issue type shit.
Right. I'm trying to say
it wasn't like that.
Everything I just said.
But I'm saying it wasn't like that before. You know what I'm saying? The verses made that happen. So that's why I feel like that was the best one. And what I'm saying is, if you have some more shit like that, people will watch that. You know what I'm saying? People will watch it. Not because I want to see somebody get killed, Jody. Yep. We want to see.
So he said all that because I said that.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
He had to get in his defensive shell.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not looking for. We're not looking for violence. We're looking for
resolution.
Resolution. We're looking for resolution. We're looking for this.
A lot of these niggas can't have resolution though.
That's cap.
How's that cap?
So you try to say 50 Cent Ja Rule will be the next best one, right?
No, 50 Cent and Ja Rule, I don't see them niggas getting along.
I think that shit dead.
I don't see them niggas getting along.
There's no kind of...
But I feel like Diddy and Suge. I feel like Diddy and Suge. No, I feel like Diddy and Suge. I feel like Diddy and Suge would
be like... Niggas ain't trying to kill each other. Like, literally, Ja Rule and 50 Cent had that kind of tension. The same level of tension that...
50 Cent is too petty. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga petty is a motherfucker.
So you don't think there's a resolution that would happen?
Not between them two, no.
Okay. That's fair.
50 Cent too petty. He's way too petty. He would fucking get out here and embarrass Ja Rule again.
Again, the fuck is you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? And the way it's just not the same because Gucci and Jeezy, like, at least Jeezy had a career after the beef. Like, Ja Rule didn't have a career after the beef. 50 Cent literally ended his man's career, so... It's like
from our perspective,
he ain't put out no hits. He ain't put shit out.
Come on, Ja Rule.
And you got to remember, Murder Inc. was going through some legal shit too.
I mean, bro, you a rapper, bro. You could make good songs. You could make good songs. It don't matter what.
During that time. During that time, you still had to pay for studio time, nigga. It wasn't just like you just bought a mic and brought it to your house.
Bro, you talking about Ja Rule?
You still had to pay studio time. If my label is fucked up,
had studio time on credit, nigga. I'm Ja Rule. I'm finna walk this bitch and make a track, but I'll pay you back. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking Ja Rule.
How's my credit good when everybody knows my label's fucked up?
If you think Ja Rule don't have pull like that, nigga, you're a millionaire. You're Ja Rule. Nigga, you're a fucking rapper. You have shit
fucked up. What do you mean he's a rapper? Just because he's a rapper don't mean he got stupid money coming in. He has to work and do shows for his money. And if niggas know, your label's fucked up, I'm not taking no credit for you because I know you're gonna do this weak ass song. Ain't gonna be no weak ass budget behind it. Ain't gonna be nothing else.
You get in the fucking studio.
Yeah. When I have niggas who gonna pay.
Fuck that.
And you talking about on credit?
Niggas. So you got little dude out down the street in your fucking studio and Ja Rule walk in. You're turning Ja Rule ass around.
It depends.
No, you're
yes,
not.
it does. It depends, nigga. It depends on who I am. It depends on who I am in relation to that.
All right, nigga. If
that makes a difference, though.
If you're too big to fuck with me, you're Ja Rule, I'm finna go to the next best nigga.
But that goes to another thing. If Ja Rule is having to go to the bottom of the barrel kind of niggas, of course the music is not going to be good.
He's not going to the bottom of the barrel.
What I'm saying is, what we're talking about, for him to
does not have to do that.
But I'm saying for him to get people talking about. I do know who we're talking about.
Just because 50 Cent ruined this nigga career, we got to remember that Ja Rule still had hits. Ja Rule is a fucking.
I'm not saying that he couldn't have hits.
Some of Ja Rule shit, nigga. Like I ain't even.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that's not the case. What I'm saying is, if I know your label's fucked up, I know you're getting trashed by the hottest nigga in the game right now, nigga. Your credit with me isn't that long.
What I'm saying is you're wrong because if I know you're getting trashed by the hottest nigga in the game right now, come on in my shit and record your damn response. Hell yeah, do that shit in here.
But he was never on the response shit. Ja Rule was never on the response shit. He never said 50's name.
He never had to say the nigga name. Everybody knew the fuck this nigga was talking
50
about.
50 was saying this nigga's name.
Fucking mixtapes. Because 50 Cent was trying to come up. Right. 50 Cent don't give a fuck. 50 Cent say everybody's name. 50 Cent say Rick Ross' name. He don't give a fuck. This nigga's petty as fuck.
That nigga Ja Rule tried to play I'm no more Hollywood than you type of role, and that shit backfired on his ass. Because he was a street rapper. And that's how that shit fucked him up.
But what I'm telling you is, bro, this is Ja Rule, bro. In the middle of his turmoil, this nigga can still go wherever the fuck he had been recording at and record. I guarantee you. What it was that this nigga wasn't that fucking good no more. 50 Cent exposed this nigga. Music started changing. He made fun of how this nigga rapped, and he couldn't go in there and do nothing about it. That's what the fuck happened.
Just imagine this nigga just tripping in the booth.
I'm saying he in the booth like, fuck, like, this nigga done made fun of my whole style. Like, how the fuck do I...
Now everybody try to sound like
Right, if I make this shit and it's gonna sound the same, then now I just sound stupid, just like this nigga said I did. So it fucked him up.
That's crazy as fuck. He should have had the Halo app. That shit would have told him if he sounds stupid as fuck.
I mean, if you 50 Cent, if it was thinking in the mind of 50 Cent.
Could be. All right, so let me tell y'all this, man. I've been seeing this fucking ad and all my little DSP shits that I've been watching. It's for Halo, bro. This nigga, it's supposed to be like a app that kind of helps you get your life together kind of thing with scheduling and all this shit. But for real, this shit.
Halo like it's your guardian angel app?
Yeah, HALO, yeah. It's
creepy shit.
It's crazy. But the craziest shit that they have on it, one of the features they have is it will listen to you and then tell you how your voice sound to other people. So like it'll basically say if you're talking to somebody and it'll say, oh, you sound unenthused, or you sound excited,
monotone,
or you sound
too excited,
or sound bored.
Do you think that's useful?
I mean, if you're like
a public speaker,
not even just public speaker. If you're that can help you too. But if you're also have autism, that can help you because you kind of don't get those social cues. So that would help you know what your social cues are saying to other people. So I think it's very useful for that. But I just thought it was just a nutso feature. Outside of that,
have you tried it before?
No, I haven't downloaded it yet. I think you got to pay for all that shit on there though. Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that. But it's just a crazy little app. It just made me think of all the Black Mirror shit we done talked about before.
Oh yeah, a lot of this shit is coming.
Shit's just preparing you to how to be a human.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit is, and it's fucking robots. You know what I'm saying? How
the fuck a robot telling you that
a motherfucker that's not even human is telling me what a person thinks. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Speaking of crazy shit, man, I don't know if y'all heard about this, man. But this nigga Bill Gates, man,
you don't think
he's
he got
back
the
at
vaccine?
it again.
Oh,
he's back at it again.
Shit, yeah.
This nigga Bill Gates is trying to block the sun.
This nigga Mr. Burns?
Mr. fucking Burns. The Simpsons, man, they always right. The Simpsons always right.
How's he trying to block the sun?
This nigga's talking about spraying
That's not what Mr. Burns
chemicals.
did.
He's trying to spray chemicals in the air, or possibly use a large balloon to block out the sun to control global warming.
I mean, we're going to eventually have to think of other measures. You tell us every day, every episode, 7 years.
Let's just stop polluting the earth. Stop throwing plastic. Stop throwing non-perishable, non-disposable, items that don't. What do you call that shit? Biodegradable items. Stop throwing those non-biodegradable items into the earth, man. You know
like I said, by this time it might be too late. We might have to go through these kind of methods. Might have to trust Bill.
You block the sun from the earth, you're gonna kill people. People are gonna die.
Y'all trust Bill Cosby?
The temperature of the earth. He ain't trying to block the sun. What the fuck?
I trust that nigga.
We talking about a nigga who's this nigga Bill Gates is not. This nigga has no degrees in fucking
what? Say
any astronomy, any fucking nothing to do with anything. He's just a fucking.
He does have a
smart guy who fucking created some computer software, and now he's like a fucking millionaire.
Nigga, some computer software like Microsoft isn't like the biggest shit in the world.
Yeah, okay. So what the fuck?
Come on, don't try that nigga
so
like
now
that.
That means you fucking know everything?
No, I'm not saying he know everything.
Out of here. Now that means you think we should block the sun? Like, who the fuck
I have to look into it. I've heard of what you're saying.
This motherfucker's into vaccines and shit. This nigga ain't got no degree in fucking biology, no degree in fucking medicine, no nothing. Why the fuck are you tampering in vaccines? You don't have nothing to do with it. That's not your lane. Stay in your fucking lane,
There's a very
pal.
simple reason why. It's because science is underfunded and he is still part of the scientific community.
No, it's because
that's
this
why.
nigga is a fucking devil. He's trying to control people. He's trying to control the world.
Bruh, we are not that valuable. I promise you. They're not that worried about us. Satan is not trying to control us.
Population. That's why he's trying to control the fucking population, bro.
The population is already controlled, bro. We all got one of these in our motherfucking hand. A phone.
Bruh, not control the population as in
tell
us what to do. I'm talking about control it as in the number of the population.
That's all.
Higher, lower, kill people. So this shit is less people. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not. Now you're just saying things.
That's what the fuck blocking the sun is gonna do.
Man, put your tinfoil hat on, okay, bro? We don't want them to get into your brain.
That's what the fuck blocking the sun is gonna do.
We don't want the sun blockers to get into there. All right, man. Let's talk about some real good shit then. Fuck Bill Gates. All right, this nigga Tiger Woods, man.
Fuck Tiger Woods.
We can do.
Okay. Fuck Tiger Woods. They tried to block the fucking sun.
I'm about to switch on to this. I want to talk about the documentary I saw for him.
Tiger Woods ain't talking about shit.
I'm
talking about our fucking life.
Let's talk about a biracial
We done fucking
golfer.
died. Who the fuck will give a fuck about Tiger Woods when it's fucking negative 20 degrees outside for 3 weeks because Bill Gates done blocked the fucking sun?
Bro, it's not even
Who
gonna
gonna
be
play
like
golf
that.
then?
A lot of people probably still. There's gonna be a
the
lot
fuck
of
they
inside country clubs. It's gonna be a lot of inside country clubs
such
being built.
thing.
I'm trying to tell you, there's gonna be a start. You already see there's gonna be fucking what's that shit in Atlanta, the golf shit, Top Golf. They're just gonna make it a big ass
everywhere.
Yeah, they're gonna make that shit a big ass fucking real golf rink. Golf field. But no. Course.
This nigga said ring.
Golf
I said rink.
A fucking golf field.
This nigga said
I've never what is it called again? A course?
This nigga said a golf ring. What the fuck?
Wait, what you a Harry Potter?
The reason why I called it a ring because it was gonna be inside. So that's why I said that.
Rink is like skating.
Yeah, I was thinking of it like it was gonna be inside.
This nigga trying to play fucking roller golf.
I gotta talk about this documentary though.
Talk about Tiger Woods, you fucking weirdo.
It's not about Tiger Woods, it's about a documentary.
You just want to be white.
That's the whitest shit you could have said.
Tiger Woods is white?
That nigga said fuck Bill Gates.
Tiger Woods.
I said fuck a white guy. Let's talk about a more interesting black guy.
Tiger Woods don't even identify as black.
That's okay. That even makes it more interesting.
No, let's talk about a less interesting black guy.
Shit about Tiger Woods.
Let's talk about a fucking golfer who fucking doesn't even identify.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't know so much.
You can't say that.
He doesn't. He said that.
No, I mean, at first he did. Probably not no more. Niggas done bullied his ass.
That nigga still
he black
think
now.
he white.
No.
He never thought he was white. He just wanted to include everything.
Nigga don't identify as black, bro.
He had that weird Blacasian thing he said on Oprah. But no, I did not know how. Yeah, I did not know his dad was as crazy as it was, bro. So I'm watching this shit. This nigga dad was psyched out. This nigga was, and he has this long speech that he does at the beginning where he talks about how Tiger is his gift to the world. And how, like,
be great?
Do I want to be great? What does that mean? Like,
do you want to be great?
Fred doesn't. We already know Fred.
Do I want to be great at what? Like, that's what I'm saying.
You want to be a great person.
I want to do great things.
You want to do great things? You gotta have a fucking psyched out daddy.
I don't think so.
If you want your kids to be great,
I don't think you have to be
psyched out.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the only formula to doing great things.
Fred don't want nobody to talk shit to him, so Fred just want everything to be, hey, yeah, good job, son.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Michael Jackson, what did he have?
Young, you're bringing up the most,
what did Michael
abused
Jackson have?
People growing up.
What did he have?
He did have a Crazy Joe.
Crazy daddy. Serena.
You're
Venus,
just bringing up
what
people.
Did they have?
Okay, well, LeBron didn't have a daddy. He's great.
You don't know.
LeBron didn't have a daddy?
Yeah.
LeBron did have a daddy.
No, he didn't. His daddy was not around.
Psyched out. His daddy was crazy.
He will do that to prove his point.
Right, just moving the goalpost.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga had no effect on Bron's life whatsoever.
He had a huge effect on Bron's life. He was absent. And that made
Okay,
LeBron strive harder to be who the fuck he was because he saw his mama struggling.
Okay.
Psyched out daddy.
That's not his daddy, though.
What you mean that's not his daddy?
That's not his daddy, though. His daddy didn't have nothing influencing him besides what you just, the stretch that you just took.
Bro. He wasn't there.
Yeah, like nigga wasn't around to have an effect on him.
That's a huge influence.
And we can go on a list of a whole bunch of other niggas who daddy was. Michael Jordan daddy wasn't crazy.
Michael Jordan daddy was.
He was just strict. He wasn't crazy.
Crazy.
No, it's not. He was just strict.
Michael.
Okay.
You
Michael.
see this nigga just moving
What is
around.
your point? Let's move it forward.
My point is, you gotta have a daddy, and your daddy gonna make you be great.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Now, I mean,
So your daddy should tell people you're gonna end racism
or a bad daddy.
when you're fucking 6.
I mean, you gotta put it in the universe.
He was not 6. He was like 13. Look,
you gotta put it in the universe.
The point is, that's not really that crazy. That's just what he fucking thought.
That's just what you put in the universe for your son.
That same speech, I watched the shit because I play golf, so shit, I be watching shit like that. So the nigga, that it wasn't that bad of a speech. He was just, he just thought highly of his
Rhetoric just
kid.
don't want nobody to have any ambitions for their children.
No, it has nothing about ambitions. It has nothing about. I was talking to my dad about this shit. I was telling my dad, I say, bruh, I appreciate you didn't do that shit.
You're who?
My dad.
Put all that pressure on you, huh?
Yeah, I was glad. I was like, bruh, I'm so glad you didn't do nothing crazy shit like that.
So you just don't want no pressure.
Wow, so you...
What?
I'm glad you didn't really think highly of me, Dad.
Right,
My dad did think highly of me. He just wasn't going to be like...
I'm glad you didn't think I was going to be shit, Dad.
You know what shit, Dad. I really appreciate you for that.
Dad, if it wasn't for you, I might be some shit, and I thank you for that.
I might be a great man without you, Dad.
I'm saying, I appreciate you not putting any fucking ambitions or any type of pressure on me.
There's
to be
difference
great.
between ambition.
Awesome.
The fact that y'all can't see the difference between giving someone ambition and then saying some psyched out shit like you're going to be the cure of the world.
But
you're the gift to the world.
Dad,
like you don't have to do both.
Through golf,
You can say, bro, you're going to do good.
But Tiger did that through golf.
Tiger
he made
did
a lot
do
of
that.
black kids.
He did not
play
end
golf.
racism, though. That's what I'm talking about. What his daddy was saying. His daddy was like saying like he was going to be the human being that ushered us into the new world order of what world is supposed to be. This is what this nigga was saying.
He did assist in that.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't. All this nigga did was got famous and fuck bitches. That's all he did.
He played golf.
All he did.
Who we talking about?
Talking about Tiger.
Oh.
And he was fucking legit at that shit. That shit was fucking funny as fuck. This nigga was telling bitches fucking after 3 Masters in, I can't win without you, babe. You gotta be here. Like this nigga was a regular nigga in an awesome nigga's body. Hell yeah.
He was on the golf course with another hoe.
Sounds like Rhetoric's jealous of Tiger.
No, I would. That's how I just said the nigga was a regular nigga in a superhero's body.
Rhetoric
nigga.
like, damn, I wish I was good at
Nigga, that's exactly how I would be giving it up.
Yeah, I wish I could fucking golf.
No, I can't wait to tell a bitch. I can't wait to tell a bitch I can't pod without you. I need you to be here.
Rhetoric looking like
I hope you get what you like.
that nigga Rhetoric looking like, damn, I wish I was good at something so I could tell bitches I wouldn't be able to do it without him.
Yeah, that
But
should
my
be
dad didn't put that in the universe for me.
No, my dad wasn't.
glad
My
he
dad
didn't.
wasn't a psyched out, insane person.
My dad just ain't had no vision for you.
Damn,
No,
thanks,
he had a
Dad.
vision. He's just not crazy.
That nigga looked at you like, I don't know what this motherfucker gonna do.
2 years old, little Fred walk away like, man, this nigga ain't gonna be shit.
That nigga ain't gonna be good at nothing.
I think it's nuts that y'all think that you have to have this level of degree to mean something.
That's basically what you're saying.
Was y'all daddies like that?
Yeah, my dad slick was, bro.
My dad was a dick.
My dad's dead.
Like, I hope goddamn Mr. Cruz ain't listening to
He know it. I tell him that shit. I told him that shit yesterday. He know it. He tell me that shit too.
That nigga Rhetoric just like, damn.
Nah, I'm very comfortable. I have no problem.
I mean, yeah,
no,
your dad.
You really shouldn't though.
I would not want to be like one of those people where it's like you feel like your whole world and the whole shit of your family is on your shoulders like that. Like that shit is not something a good feeling to have.
But
like,
to some people it is.
No, for most people it's not.
Some people like
no.
That
a lot of people that turns it into stress and trauma,
like
and they end up doing shit to themselves that end up
stress is what
affecting
you
them.
Put on yourself, nigga.
No, stress is what outside factors too.
If somebody you just gonna have to be disappointed in me, nigga. I couldn't do it. Sorry.
But that's also part of it. That's layered in what we talking about as well too. That's all part of what we talking about here. That's a stress.
I feel like Papa Woods put that shit in the universe for Tiger. And he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do.
Yeah, but we can talk about this all the time. There's millions of kids who get the same Tiger treatment and ain't shit. Ain't worth a damn.
Same Tiger treatment.
We can just talk about Julian Newman. Julian Newman, basketball sensation since he was a little kid. Motherfucker stopped growing after he turned 12, and all you know him on the internet is for bouncing the ball really fast. Nigga's not going to be a professional in any capacity. And he's probably going to live his life with the failed dream of, I was supposed to be this great basketball player, but
not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm just talking about.
He might.
Again, you haven't listened to the same content and stuff I've watched in regards to him. So you're saying that off of somebody who don't even know who this person is.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So I've watched his shit. I watched what his daddy does and says to him. His daddy fills him in the head like he's about to be an NBA player, and this nigga's 5'5".
That's the same thing LeVar Ball did.
But his kids are 6'6",
and one of them didn't make it.
2 out of 3, 6'6". That just shows you at least need to have the size to even get into the conversation. This kid doesn't have it, and this kid is going to grow up to, and he's about 18, 19. He's going to grow up with this false sense of either, the world is doing me wrong, I'm supposed to be this great thing, or man, I wasted my whole life trying to play ball, and I could have did shit that I really liked.
Julian Newman could go overseas and play
ball. No, he's not that good.
Julian Newman might be on the fucking Harlem Globetrotters.
If that's probably the least he could do is that, and that would be on because a homie hooked him up type shit. Like, he's not that kind of player. He has the buzz. He could be a social media person. He can sell you some, you know what I'm saying? You can put him on some shoes and he'll help sell you some clothes and all that other shit because people like him. That doesn't exist anymore. I'm not saying that's not, I'm talking about basketball. That's not the career his dad signed him up for. His career signed him for is to be a basketball player. And that's not what's going to happen.
But that's up to Julian to say, hey, Dad, I'm fucking 23 now. It's fucking over.
You gotta know.
Leave me the fuck alone. I gotta go get a job.
But at 23, it's like, goddamn, nigga, I didn't spend 23 years of my life trying to do something.
23.
Man, bro, Julian fucking knows.
Your brain not even right in your head until you're 25.
Maybe
so I mean, like,
brain wasn't right in your head.
No, that's. I know you don't like science, but that's scientific research.
That's what you
for majority of the scientific community.
For white men, I think it's a little different.
You got the scientific community.
Yeah, he doesn't.
White men.
No, just there's black people in that community.
But I mean, man, Julian. I mean, these niggas, man. No, everybody. You have regrets. You have
everybody.
You have. So I mean, nigga, you ain't.
I mean, we're all gonna have regrets, regardless of whatever you're doing. That just happens. But when it's fueled by your father and him basically being like, "Oh, you're gonna be this kind of kid. You're gonna be this kind of person," that shit fucks you up at the end of the day, like more often than not. Yeah, I mean, we always rejoice at these good stories because that's what we're told because the victor go to spoils. But there are tons and tons of kids whose lives were destroyed because their parents said they were going to be this great superstar and they failed and flustered because the percentages are you weren't. I'm glad. Right. So, hey, Big Fred, thank you for keeping it real with me, my nigga.
I mean, you could appreciate your dad for not believing you're gonna be shit.
It wasn't that he didn't believe I wasn't be shit. No, my parents had shit. I could have been a child star early. Like, I had chances of being commercials and shit. And they was, I swear for God.
But your dad didn't believe he was gonna be
No, my mom didn't want to put me in that lifestyle. No, they didn't want me to be in that lifestyle.
Pops was like, man, he ain't no good at this shit. I seen him do it a couple of times. Fuck that.
Let's
let him go to school. Let him be a regular Joe. He'll find his way.
Then when he graduates, he'll start a podcast.
Right. That's what I see for him.
That's what I see in this future.
He'll meet some friends and he'll meet some friends.
Pops was holding it down.
He'll meet some friends. He'll meet some friends and they'll help him with the podcast and they'll get it going, man.
Yeah, they'll get his life on track.
He'll meet some good people.
He won't be worth the lick of shit.
Damn. Rhetoric. Story of your life.
Let you tell it. But
no, I agree though. There are people who, parents do influence their kids sometimes a little too much and steer them in the wrong path. But that's when I feel like, it's up to that person. Whether you're a child, whether you're a teenager, you have to, realize things for yourself. Sometimes the parents themselves have to come to that realization that, hey, my child, the path that I envision for them may not be obtainable, and sometimes you have to have.
It may not even be what the fuck they want.
What they want to even do, right? It may not be the path they choose. You know, everybody has a path for their kids. I have a vision for mine, but at the end of the day, my vision isn't his. You know what I'm saying? And I think people do have to know that. And sometimes the vision does align. I feel like with Tiger's case, his vision did align with his father's somewhat.
I mean, the aesthetics did,
and it was something that
the outside did, but not the inside.
I feel like it was something that he obviously wanted to do and wanted to do.
Dad was even talking about it. All the people in the you saw the documentary, they were all talking about it. He had this vision for who Tiger was, and Tiger was this other person. When he went to his girlfriend's house, he was this other person. He was really being him.
I mean, yeah,
you saw this nigga. He was peacocking,
wearing jackets with no shirts.
No, he's wearing shirts with nothing else under it. With like the button-up shirts with nothing else under.
I mean that's peacocking is like when you wear a jacket with no shirt on.
Oh,
if you wear a jacket with no shirt on under it, that's like you peacocking.
So if you
like when the peacocks like try to get bitches.
I guess, yeah.
So it's not even when you wear like the Hawaiian shirts with no. That's not peacocking with no.
I don't know if that counts.
You're not getting no bitch with a Hawaiian shirt on.
Tiger was.
I think
that's
it's more so like
shit.
I think it's more so like
Tiger was getting bitches in Hawaiian.
Tigers was getting bitches because he was Tiger Woods.
This is a 17-year-old Tiger, nigga. Before he was Tiger Woods.
Tiger was still great at 17.
He was known, but he wasn't.
Tiger could have came out that bitch in overalls and got bitches. It wouldn't have mattered. But peacocking, that's what it is. Like you doing it, you trying to get the bitches. You gonna wear your little blazer with your chest out, show your little taco meat. You know what I'm saying? And you try to get your bitches.
Tiger did exactly what his dad said he was gonna fucking do. That's what I'm trying to explain to Fred.
He did.
Fred made I wouldn't be playing golf if it wasn't for Tiger, nigga. My daddy wouldn't play golf if it wasn't for Tiger.
I played golf because of Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger was that nigga for everybody.
Who else is black that made you want to play fucking golf?
VJ Singh. That's why.
VJ Singh was like Caribbean.
That made him.
That was after Tiger Woods.
You had to know. You had to watch golf because of fucking
Tiger Woods. So even know who
VJ Singh. Household name. You
VJ Singh wasn't
who that is.
Right. He wasn't really winning. He won maybe once.
Yeah, I think he won once.
I don't know. But hey, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in to the show. Shout out to Tiger Woods. Shout out to goddamn, everybody who we talked about on the show today.
DJ.
Shout out to VJ.
Danny
Lay. Shout out to Turkassofridae for being part of the show, man. We appreciate you. Go ahead and let the people know where they can check you out at again while we hear that, you know what I'm saying, Trying to Ride in the background.
Yeah, you can reach me on all platforms, but the easiest way to reach me would be through Instagram. And my @ is @Turkassofridae. That's TURKASSOFRIDAE.
Yes, sir.
Turkassofridae. Straight like that. Hold it down. I love y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast, baby. You know what we do. 7 years, 6 years, whatever. It's time running out, man. Save the earth. We just talked about this nigga Bill Gates trying to block the sun. Rhetoric with that shit. He's gonna play his fucking
I didn't say I was with
weird
this shit.
Goddamn golf rink or whatever the fucking weird shit he does, man. I don't know what's up with this dude.
I didn't say he was going. I didn't say I was with it. I just said
I had to
listen, hear more about it. I can't just go off of you.
He's with it.
You straight styrofoam. 10-4 shawty. So
okay, you can't fucking read or write. Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. Take care of the earth. 6 years, whatever. Save the earth, man. Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast, baby. Take care of yourself. Take care of your others. Who trying to ride? We out.
Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride? Who trying to ride?